Hello and welcome back to my Arsenal career mode here on Football Manager. Our next match is against Club Brugge, the 1st of November. So that's in 3 days' time. So hopefully we can get a win out of that game. And we're at home, so that should be easier for us to get a win in that match. That's the team we're putting out. We have Cech in goal. Defence, we have Gibbs, Gabriel, Mustafi and Jenkinson. Our mid is Xhaka, Coughlin and Ozil. And our forward is Lucas, Lacazette and Chamberlain. Let's get into this game and let's see, can we get a win? It is against Club Brugge. Can Coughlin score there? No, he cannot. We're currently lying in second place in our group stage table. And Club Brugge are currently lying in third. So it should be an easy enough victory for us here, but it's the world of football, so anything can happen. We could get a loss here, but hopefully that doesn't happen today. Lucas misses a free kick there. Lucas is through again, but the keeper saves that. And there we go, someone scored a long way from outside the box. It was Lacazette. And we're 1-0 up now at the 25th minute. What a strike. That was miles out from the box. Here comes Ozil though. Into... was that Lacazette? No, it wasn't. Who scored that? Chamberlain at the 48th minute. And we're 2-0 up now going in at half time. Not too bad. I would take that any day. Few chances getting missed there by us and Club Brugge. Good save from Petr Cech. Good play there, but not good enough from us. At least we're still winning 2-0 and pops up Lacazette there and he gets us the third goal. We're 3-0 up now. Only if we could play like this in the Premier League it would be great, but I guess it's against Club Brugge and it's probably one of the easiest teams in our group stage of the Champions League. But we do get away, we do get out of this game with a victory, a 3-0 win. Lacazette with the 2 goals and Chamberlain with a goal as well. So 3-0 is not bad, I take that. And we're getting into our next match in the Premier League. Hopefully looking for around the same result, maybe not 3-0 but a win. This is the team I'm putting out today. We have Bellerin playing, Koscielny and Walcott is starting in today's team for this match against Crystal Palace. We are away. We should get a win against Crystal Palace, not one of the strongest teams in the Premier League, but they do have a relatively good team. They are dominating the possession, so I don't know. Well, a lot of teams dominated possession in this series, but we still managed to get a win. And this is another representation from that. Walcott gets the first goal for our team at the 11th minute. Not too bad. Kabay with the free. Good save by Cech. I'm playing Cech today because he had a good game in the last game, but after saying that, he concedes a goal. Mendenda, good save. Christian Benteke scored that goal. They have another free. That one has gone wide. Goal kick for us. Half time and it's 1-1. Let's see, can we get a goal in the second half. Ozil with the free kick and he puts that one over the bar. That's no good. Lucas is on the ball, he shoots but miles wide. Miles wide, that's no good. It's a yellow for Mustafi, he needs to be careful. I probably should be taking him off soon just in case. I thought that went in there, but Cech saves that. Walcott, the cross into Lucas, but Mendenda saves that. I think it's time to make a few substitutes. Because Shelley and Mustafi have a yellow. And so does Walcott. So I'm going to bring Chamberlain on. Ramsey only has 3 bars, but I'll bring him on for the last few minutes of the second half. And I might as well just put on my third substitute, take off Lucas and put on Iwobi. Hopefully he can manage to do something in this match. Maybe scrape up a goal for us and get us to 3 points. Mendenda's on fire. He's saving most of the shots. And then Petr Cech. We're 2-1 down now. Wickham scored, and that's his first goal of the season in November. We need to be careful here. They're through, but luckily Benteke puts that one over. Lacazette is through. What happened? It's a penalty. Ozil's taken. Hopefully just a missy dust, and he tucks that one away easily. 2-2. Not bad, but we do need to win because we are currently lying in 8th place. We dropped from 6th to 8th, and it was James McCarthy who got the red card at the 88th minute. But we do finish this game, the score as a 2-2 draw. It's not what I was looking for. We are currently lying in 8th place, as I said, dropped down by 2 places. So in our next game, we do need to manage to get a win here. This is the team I'm putting out for the game against Southampton, who are currently lying in 4th place. So it's my strongest team, except I don't have Sanchez at left winger, it's Iwobi. But Sanchez and Cazorla are back from injury. Cazorla only has 3 bars of energy and Sanchez only has 2 bars of energy, which is the reason why he's not playing in this game. But hopefully he'll be fit enough to play in our next game, which is against PSG. So that's a big game in the Champions League there. But we need to focus on this game against Southampton. We need to get a win here. We need to rack up these 3 points again, like we did early on in the season. It's been 50-50. Both teams getting a few shots away. Ozil steps up to take the penalty, and we scored the penalty. Good man, Ozil. We're 1-0 up now. 5 minutes to go. Xhaka taking the free, and Forster with the save. Iwobi puts that one over. We're going in at half time 1-0 up. That's good. Hopefully we can keep this, well, how we were playing in the first half. Maybe we could step up a notch or two or play something similar to it. We have been playing good. And we give away a penalty to Southampton, exchanging penalties here. And Southampton get a goal out of that. Tadic was the person who took the penalty and scored. I don't know which keeper that I have in my team is better, Donnarumma or Petr Cech. Petr Cech is better now, but he's started to decrease because he's old. Donnarumma, 18 years of age, and is the rating of a 20-year-old keeper is good, but the two of them are letting in sort of clumsy goals, so I don't know what to do with them. I should have made a substitute earlier on, but I wasn't keeping a track at the time, but I can do it now. We could probably give Sanchez a run, but he's probably not fit enough. So we'll bring on Giroud. He hasn't played in a while. And Lacazette hasn't been doing much, to be honest, in this game. We might give Cazorla a little bit of a run around as well, after his injury. I don't know if I should give Sanchez a run around. No, he's not fit enough. I was going to give him a run around for the last 10 minutes to give him a bit of exercise, but we let him do a bit of training first, and we concede another goal. Classy scores this time for Southampton, and we are 2-1 down. I don't know what's wrong with my team. There we go, we get a goal back. But this is probably going to be another draw, another 2-2 draw. Earlier on in the season and the episode, we have been getting good wins. But now further on, we've been getting draws or losses. We lost this game. Walcott must have been offside, but it's another loss. That's not good. This is the team I'm putting out for the PSG game. Not really much changes. It's the same team I put out in the last game against... who was it? Southampton. But this is a bigger game, so hopefully we can get a win. We are home. And if we win this game, we move on top of the group stage. I'm in second. PSG is in first. We both have 9 points. And this is the 5th game. So there's only one more Champions League game after this. So it's really this game and the next game will consist who's in first place and second place. Even third place, because if we lose this, we could move down to third and not get back up to second. So it is crucial. A win or a draw is what I take. Cavani scored at the 13th minute while I was talking. They got a free kick there, but Di Maria puts that one over. I say whoever's taken the penalty, well, the free kick, but could be someone else in the box who could have headed it over. So it makes no difference really. We have the corner. Ozil is to take it, and Trapp saves that. We could be going in at half time 1-0 down. Yeah, 1-0 down, half time. Sanchez only had 3 bars of fitness, and I wanted to play him, but I want to make him fully fit so he'd be using his full potential, and I should make a substitute now at this time. We should probably just bring Sanchez on, he's fine. 3 bars is enough. And we put on Chamberlain as well. We leave it at that. I usually only make 2 substitutes in a game, sometimes 3. Lacazette is 20 scores. Now, I did say I take a win or a draw, but if we can't manage to scrape a win here, I wouldn't mind. Lacazette scored that goal. I think it's going to be a draw in this game. Yeah, a 1-1 draw, not bad. Hopefully we still remain in second place in the group stage. We certainly do. We're both even on points, me and PSG. Only 1 game to go now in the next one. We're playing against Olympiacos and PSG are playing against Club Brugge. So PSG are probably bound to beat Club Brugge. So I think the best place we can finish in now is second. But that's not bad. It just means we're probably going to get a tougher team in the round of 16. But we'll manage maybe to beat them. It depends on what team it is. But anyways, we'll just focus on the group stage and the next few matches that's coming up now in the next coming weeks and days. So here are 2 emails. Me and PSG have qualified from Group A in the Champions League, and Club Brugge and Olympiacos have failed to qualify in Group A from the Champions League. So a win or a loss against Olympiacos wouldn't even matter to us. But a win could probably put us up into first place if PSG do lose against Club Brugge, which I don't think they will, to be truly honest with you. Our next match is against Stoke, which I'm going to sim. This is the team we're putting out. The only change I have is Gabriel Palista comes on because Koscielny has a red card. And Sanchez still only has 2 bars of energy, which I don't get it. Maybe it's because I played him in the Champions League game, but he had a week or so to get fully fit. But Iwobi is just going to have to do, and maybe he can come on late in the second half, maybe to cluster a win for us. We're currently lying in 10th place and Stoke City are in 6th, so these next few Premier League games are crucial to win, that we get to 3 points and manage to get our way back up into a Champions League spot. It seems like I have better luck when I sim a game. We're 2-0 up at half time. Alex Iwobi with the first goal at the 17th minute, and Lacazette scoring at the 45th minute just before half time. So we're winning this game 2-0. Hopefully we don't bottle things up, and we could possibly get the 3 points here and get a win that we haven't gotten, it seems like ages, to be honest. Not much happened in the second half. It was only a few seconds really. But what did happen was Lacazette got our third goal for us at the 88th minute, and we do get the 3 points out of this game. We do beat Stoke 3-0. We finally win a game that seems like we haven't won a game in ages, and I'm very pleased with that, and especially that it's 3-0. The icing on the cake. This is the team I'm putting out for the game against Charlton Athletic, I think it is, in the EFL Cup. We have Donnarumma in goal. In defence, we have Manuela, Gabriel, Holding and Jenkinson. In midfield, we have Elneny, Coughlin and Cazorla. The forwards, we have Campbell, Giroud and Maitland-Niles. And just in case our sort of a bad form gets worse, we do have some strong players on the bench just in case, but this should be a winnable game. Even with the team we have, because we're in the Premier League, Charlton are in League One, so this should be a winnable game, and if we do lose, there's something seriously wrong with the team and the form of my players if we do lose, but hopefully not. I don't know how we're going in at half time at 0-0, but we better step up our game for the second half. We are dominating possession, shots on target. They got one corner, and in the last 5 minutes we're dominating that, whatever that, so I don't know, but what I do know is that we need to get a goal. Once again in the EFL Cup for me, it ends 0-0 and we need to go into extra time. Hopefully it doesn't go into penalties, even though we probably do have a big chance we'd beat them on penalties, but don't want to go on penalties, I want to beat them in extra time, so let's do this. Not much to say in half time and extra time, it still ends 0-0. I don't know what to say. Just need to get a goal in this second half of extra time. Giroud has mustered up a goal for us at the 119th minute to beat Charlton Athletic 1-0. So we beat Charlton Athletic 1-0 and we're through to the semi-finals of the EFL Cup, which I don't really give a big deal about it, but if we can win it, that's silverware, because I don't know what sort of silverware we're going to win this season. We probably could win the FA Cup, but I don't know. We're definitely not going to win the Champions League with the form we're in now, unless that can change soon in the next coming episodes, and definitely not the Premier League, because there's a big gap between me and first place. But anyways, the main thing is we do beat Charlton Athletic 1-0 and we're through to the semi-finals of the EFL Cup. So this is how we're going to finish off this episode. We're lying in 7th place with 5 wins, 4 draws and 4 losses. Swansea are currently winning the Premier League with 32 points, and as you can see there's 10 points between me and second place and 12 points between me and first place, so I don't know what's going to happen. We're definitely not going to win the Premier League this season anyways, but that's what the Premier League's table looks like. That's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to, please give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe to never miss a video, and I'll see you in the next one very soon.